So I just quit my job. Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video today. Yeah, it's been like 5 days. And I just wanted to get on here and just turn on the camera and talk to you all and just talk about a few things. So grab your popcorn, grab your hot Cheetos, grab your hot fries and your ice cream or your cookies, and let's talk about some things. And y'all, at this moment, I don't know what I'm titling this video. I'm just coming on here just to talk, catch up, just let you all know what I'm going on, what's going on in my life and what I am doing. And yeah, we just gonna jump into it or whatever. So I just quit my job. I don't even know why I'm laughing, but I quit my job. And I know a lot of you all may not care and be like, Crystal, well, I don't give a dang. I don't care if you quit your job. What does that have to do with me? Well, it has a lot to do with you, because I think that you have been going through the same thing that I have probably been going through, as far as like trying to follow the right path and follow the path of God. And I'm just here to tell you, worry cannot be at the forefront of your journey, and fear. You have to learn how to overcome both of those things and put them in the back of your mind, and when they tend to come up, which they will, you have to just stop them at the front door. So let me tell y'all, my job was, when I first started working my job, I felt very happy. I felt like, wow, this is God making this happen, which it was. It still was God, because I was grateful to even have a job during the pandemic. God bless, and to the Most High. I was even thankful to have a job. So when I got this job, it was by the grace of God, and God placed me in this position. But for a while I wasn't really happy at my job. I felt like, of course, we all know that the jobs that we're working, more than likely, if you don't like your job, you know that that's just a vehicle that's going to help you get to where you need to go in life. So I felt like that with my job. I was just going through the motions. I felt like, wow, okay, like I was scared. I was so scared to leave the job that I didn't even understand in that moment that God is the source of all of this. So the people who you're having these disagreements with, or you know, this conflict with, they're not even the ones really writing the check. God is writing the check. God is the source. So I tried to continue to look at my job as God desiring, and for some reason I just couldn't. Even though that was on me, I was like, I just can't. I'm just ready to leave. So I just stuck it out. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick to this job. I'm gonna make sure that I view it as God desiring. I started to listen to gospel music. I started to do everything that I felt like I needed to do to keep me going and not lose my mind at this dang job. So it just was a lot and very taxing on the mind. It just felt like every day I got off of work, I just felt like I was taking on so many emotions and so much energy and so many spirits. And I just felt like after I got off, I felt depleted. Even though when I get off of work, I have so many other things that I have to tend to, like classes and just different things. So I just woke up one morning and I was feeling really, really sick. And I was like, you know what? I was so stressed at work. I wasn't feeling too well. I called them and I said, you know what? I can't make it in today. I do not feel well. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I don't feel well. So then I went a few days. I told them that I wouldn't be back until the doctor cleared me to come back, because I went to the doctors. So I was on heavy medication, and I just was like, I thought that once I told them that I was going through a lot of stress and a lot of personal things, that I didn't have to call the other 2 days, because I thought that the doctor's note would have covered that. So when I got back to work on Tuesday, which I had a doctor note the doctor's note that cleared me from Wednesday to Monday, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday to Monday. So I called them on Monday and I said, hey, just checking in, just letting you all know that I'm coming back in tomorrow. I'm not sure if that will be considered a no call, no show, because I told you all that I will not be in the rest of the week. So when I come back to work, they're like, well, you know what, Crystal, consequences come with no calls, no shows. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, huh? What you mean? Like, what you mean no call, no show? Like, I told you all that I wasn't coming back, and I told you all I was going to the doctor. So they're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, consequences can follow this. And I'm like, consequences? Like, what? What you mean? What type of consequences? So then my supervisor, she's like, termination. And I'm like, termination? No, I cannot get terminated from a job. No, especially I bust my butt every day at this job. I give my all every time I come in. My numbers are fairly high. I make sure that I treat the customers with the utmost respect. I am not about to get fired. Not me. I'm not about to be terminated. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't want to get terminated. I don't want to get fired, especially when I put forth my best when I come into this job. So I prayed, and I felt like at that moment, God was opening up that door for me to take that leap of faith, because it takes crazy faith to leave your job, especially when we're still in the middle of a pandemic. And I know some will say that I'm ungrateful, some will say that I'm wrong, but I gave a year and a few months to that job, a year and 3 months. I feel like at that point, after a year, and you feel like you're not having any professional growth or personal growth at a job, it's time to depart. And I think that we get so stuck in these situations to where it's like, oh, well, we have to stay here, and it's traditional, and this is the traditional way to make money. But my focus is not the money. My focus is seeking kingdom first. And I just want to be closer to God. And I felt like, you know, in that moment, I was going against a feeling that I had been feeling for a year. Like, I had been feeling, not for the entire year, I take that back, but a feeling that I had been feeling for months and months. And I kept saying, you know what? This is God desiring. I'm going to go in here and give my best. And I gave my best every day, but I still felt depleted. I still felt emotionally sick. I felt unhappy. I would get off of work and don't want to talk to people. I stopped calling people. I just started talking about all these negative things that I didn't like at my job, and I felt like it was taking away certain qualities about me that I loved. And when I would get off, I wouldn't be as interactive and talkative. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody because most of the day I'm talking to people. So, you know, I just said, you know what, at the end of the day, it's about crazy faith. You have to have so much faith that you can step out and say, you know what, God got me. And I just felt like I had gotten to that point of God got me. And it was just like, some of the people were so rude at this job, didn't care about me. And I just feel like at the end of the day, I can't keep putting up with this. I just can't. It's not healthy. It's detrimental to my health. Yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, when you know what you bring to the table, and you know that you bring a table, and when you feel like your health is being jeopardized by this job, and especially, I know most of the time people stay in jobs because of certain responsibilities, and everyone doesn't have the same circumstance or situation. So I'm not saying just quit your job, but I'm just saying, I'm talking to you because I feel like you're going through something that I was going through, and I finally got out of that space. So I'm telling you, until you leave that job, you're going to continue to hit the wall. You're going to continue to feel unhappy. You're going to continue to feel sick. You're going to continue to feel like something is missing out of your life. Take that leap of faith and have crazy faith. I don't know what may happen, but at the end of the day, I trust God enough to know that I will be okay. And it's not even me talking about the job, but at the end of the day, now I see that, hey, I have to go out here and do what I'm called to do. Not the things that, you know, sometimes what you're called to do, you may not want to do in that moment. But all I'm saying is just continue to trust the process. Continue to trust God with your life. And if you don't believe in God, your higher power, just continue to press forward and understand that there is greater out there for you. Don't let a job steal your joy. Don't let this job make you feel like you're not enough. So I'm coming to you, from me to you. Quit your job if it's giving you too much stress. Something else is out there. Take a leap of crazy faith. Have crazy faith and understand that God is near. And I'm not just saying quit your job just because you just don't like it. But if you really feel like your health and you're being affected truly, leave. But I just wanted to come on here and just say, tell you all what's going on with me. Remember, you can hit me up at you can hit me up on Instagram at @ishine_bright. Remember, focus on the things that you can control and don't allow the things that you can't control to control you, boo, because you all that in bag of chips. Love you. Peace.